Okay, so we are at the apology stump. We found the peanut butter jar, at least the one from the apology stump. All the wrapper's been removed from it. The lid is off right here next to it, and it's a little peculiar here. It's all dented in. It does look like it might have a few teeth marks on it there. I don't know, hard to say. But it's dented in on two sides. What I think is interesting is it looks like a stick was used to scoop it out. There's not a whole lot missing, but it doesn't look like any kind of mice or claw marks. And you look at this one, you can see where it's gone all the way down the side here. That looks to me like a stick was used. In fact, looks like there's a little piece of wood in there now. No, just needle debris. Very interesting. Okay, well, we're just going to leave it like that for right now. And I'll check on it again tomorrow and see how it's changed. Let's see. Could this be the stick? Let's see what the stick does. Yeah, that sure looks like the same kind of mark. That stick right there. I'm just going to leave the stick in it like that. Put it back right there. And we'll take another look at it again tomorrow. There's the stump over there where I left the peanut butter. And that's 25 feet away. And right here is where we have some of the wrapper from the peanut butter. And then uphill right over there is where the actual peanut butter jar is. So something carried it from over there to here, and then up the hill to right there where they took the lid off, squeezed the jar, and apparently were using a stick to dig it out, although they didn't have a whole lot of it. Okay, we're out here at the gifting stump, and I was out here yesterday. That was the first time I was here since I put the new stuff out last week. We've got a few changes. Just kind of hoping that today things would be changed a little more again, but it doesn't appear to be. Let me show you what we got. The rock on the cooler and these rocks, they're all the same. I left a jar of peanut butter, a brand new jar that was sitting here, and it is completely gone. I have searched the entire area. I've radiated out from here about 200 feet in every direction, and I cannot find that jar anywhere. What I did find is the wrapper to it is over here on this stump. Right there. You can see where the wrapper was picked off, but no jar. Thought maybe down in one of these holes, but I've checked every hole in the ground, no sign of it anywhere. Right there we still have the empty jar that I left out here last time. I just hung it there on the tree, and that is still where I left it. One of the other things that's different out here is I had a big plastic jar of pepperoni that I also left right there, and that is now right over there. Let's go over here, and that's a good distance away. That's 30-35 feet from the stump. Right here. And I don't see any kind of chew marks, claw marks, anything on it. It was not opened. No smudges that look like fingerprints, nothing like that. The jar is completely intact, and it looks like all the pepperonis are still inside. The only difference is it's, well, about 30 feet from where I left it over there. And As for the stuff in the hanging basket, it too appears that nothing has touched it, although it is hanging backwards from where I left it before the box of cookies was on the other side. So that could be maybe raccoons up there messing with the rope or something. Hard to say. Oh, here's one thing that's new. We have a twig stuck in the ground right there next to the stump. That's kind of interesting. Huh. It's stuck in the ground right there. Right next to the stump. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to set this up again. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of new stuff for this place, so basically all I did was put the jar of pepperoni back here on the stump. Oh, look at that. We do have some teeth marks in the lid there. So that could have been raccoons probably. But I'm going to loosen this lid just a little, not too much. Yeah, Gabby likes the smell of those, huh? Yeah, but I would imagine with those holes in there, the smell of the pepperoni is going to be coming out now. And yeah, we're just going to leave it here on the stump like it is. And I did bring out another jar of peanut butter, but it's a partially used jar. It's not fresh. So I took the lid off and I stuck it on the branch here like I did that one a while back. And we'll see what happens. And next week I'll bring another new jar out here. So we're going to head off to the other stump and see what's up there today. Hey, what are you doing? You looking at me? Okay. So we were here yesterday, and it doesn't look like anything has changed since then. We've got the plastic box on the ground over here. I left apples in it. Oh, good job, Gabby. You're a nut. Okay, show you the box. This time, it's pretty beat up. We still have the hole on the end punched in. We've got other holes all over the bottom here. You can see where that's broken. And the lid is cracked up a bit. So I've got a new one I'm going to leave out here. I'll take that one back with me. Take the lid to the jar of peanut butter that vanished. And I'll show you what else we got here. So the ball, I guess, isn't as cute as the other ball. It's still there. The mirror, the rocks, the feathers, all untouched. We've got a jar of nuts here on the ground. Doesn't look like anybody's been into it. No teeth marks, no claw marks, nothing. So we're going to put that back on the stump. And let's go check that jar of peanut butter. Oh yeah, one thing here. We got, this was broken last week. Now it's kind of stuck in the ground there. And it appears that this piece of wood was connected to this piece of wood, are now here beside the trail, two broken halves. This one here, this one's been here a while. That one and that one are new. So we're just gonna come up here, and you can see it's a good distance from the stump where I found this jar. Here is some of the wrapper that was on the outside. And climb up the hill, good 10-12 feet up the hill from the trail. It would appear the jar of peanut butter hasn't changed. Oh, yep, had mice in it last night. You can see there's now turds in it, and little tiny teeth marks. It appears that the change since yesterday is significant. Before, there was no sign of mice. There was no sign it had been rained on or anything. The peanut butter looked really fresh, which tells me that the jar was opened in just the last couple of days after all the rain and bad weather we had. And whatever was using a stick in it has not been back, just mice. So we're just going to leave it right there like that, as is, and see if anything else changes with it. Yeah, Gabby, no. Gabby, no. No, no, no. Stay out of that. Not for you. Okay. So, like the other stump, I don't have a whole lot of new stuff to bring out here yet. So, I just put the jar of nuts back up here, and I've got a fresh new container, no holes, no leaks. Put a fresh apple and a strawberry cream cheese muffin in there, and we're just going to leave that right here. Lid back on, and next time I come out I'll bring a new jar of peanut butter. I'm just going to leave that one up there on the hill the way it is, and we'll just see how it changes from that over the next week. So I'm just going to leave it like this. We're going to be out here doing some wandering around, see what we can find, and anything good turns up, I'll let you know. So, thanks for watching. Bye. Look at how cute you are. Look at how cute you are. Oh, there goes Mom's bag of stuff. Yeah, you're a nut.